So next step, all we're going to do is take Narlock Green. We're going to paint the skin now. We're going to take Narlock Green. We're going to thin it down. Instead of just adding like 1 drop of water, we're now going to add a few, so that way we get a little bit thinner paint. Okay, and once again, wipe off on a piece of paper towel before you apply to the model. And what we're going to do is, we've already shaded now. So we've got our base coat, we've got our shade. And what we need to do is we need to highlight. So what we're going to do is we're going to, with our thin down paint, and you'll see how this looks. What we're going to do is we're going to start near the shade and kind of work our way up, okay? So it kind of ends up doing this kind of thing. Okay, so we're painting on, and we're pulling the paint essentially to where the light would be hitting the model there. So in this case, I'm going to be kind of pulling the paint towards the top here, and I like to just move the paint around till it looks nice and even. And it's going to take a couple layers, but that's fine. So while that one's drying, which shouldn't take too long, we're going to go ahead, we're going to paint some of these other parts. Okay, and you want to leave these shaded areas alone. You don't want to get paint in them, into the recesses, because we want to make them stand out and pop, because this is our tabletop level mini. Okay, so you want this guy to look good from a distance. If you blend too much, what happens is from a distance, yeah, he looks fine, but you need contrast. If you're going to blend models, you want to play with them on a tabletop, you need to have lots of contrast. If you don't have contrast, then the model will look washed out and you won't actually be able to differentiate between the tones. So, for tabletop miniatures, you do your shadows, and then you come up and you do, not extreme highlights, but you do pretty bright highlights, so that way the model stands out on the tabletop and looks good from about a foot or so away. I mean, it'll look good close up, but it'll look better from a distance. And you just want to do this a couple times. Let's go over paint the face a little. You just kind of pick out all the raised areas.